Good morning. I'm back. Finally, I'm recording a makeup tutorial this morning. I have been hibernating. Winter in South Africa is quite mean, so I'm back in to get the inspiration to sit here at the dressing table and do some tutorials. But anyway, today's the day. I've got a Saturday off, and I thought I'd give you a from the bottom to the top makeup tutorial. I've woken up very late, I've slept in, which is great, and I'm now going to start. So I apologize for the radio silence over the last few weeks. Like I said, just could not pull myself towards myself, and now I have decided we're going to start again today. Okay, I'm going to begin. I've cleansed my face, double cleansed my face with my Retin-A face wash by Dermactin. And now I've decided the foundation that I'd like to use today is the Moisture Macy foundation that's available here in South Africa. We also sell it at my skin clinic. The reason I love it is it's really long lasting. So for a day where you want makeup coverage from the morning right into the night with just a touch up of powder, this is the one I choose. Today for a change, I'm going to use their primer. I don't normally. I normally go straight onto the foundation, but just today I want a little bit of extra grip. So it comes out in quite a thick sort of cream, and I'm going to apply very little on the face, and it dries really quickly, so you've got to work quite fast. So that's how much I'm going to put on. Mainly the areas, even the eyelids. So it looks like a lot, but in a minute it's dry. And even down onto the neck. Right, so that's primer applied and done. I'm just waiting for it to get tacky and dry. I'm going to apply my foundation with my little rounded beauty blender that I got from Shein. And what I do, just to make sure it doesn't suck up all my foundation, I just use my fixing spray and make it damp. Then I put my Moisture Macy foundation, and I'm using color 5 on my wrist. Not my wrist, the top of my hand. Oh, it feels like I'm nearing the end of the bottle though. Oh, so frustrating. I'll have to get another one. Anyway, that should be enough. Now I take my beauty blender and I just dab, and I make sure I get a little bit of foundation all over the blender, and firstly just distribute it all over and then start blending in. I seem to have rings under my eyes. I haven't been sleeping well for the last 3 nights. I had a car accident on Wednesday, not a bad one, but it seems to just have changed my sleeping patterns. I don't know why. I don't know if shock or something like that adjusts your pattern of sleeping, but I literally can't sleep for more than a few hours, and then I lie awake. Right, looks like it's blending in nicely. Don't forget the front of your nose here and these little creases. I always also cover the eyelids. Don't want to take up too much time and have this very long-winded tutorial. That's a nice coverage, and you'll see, I use so little because it looks to me, oh no, there's still loads in here. I could use just a tiny bit more. There's still a hell of a lot in here. I think the bottle was just on its side. So I'm just gonna maybe cover these rings because I'm not gonna do concealer today. I'm just gonna go straight on to contouring. First powder, contouring, and blush. That's covered the rings quite nice. If you have a look, I'm nice and close. See how lovely the coverage is of this Moisture Macy. The only thing, it does have a sheen to it, so I use banana powder straight after, and I find halfway through the day I do need to powder just to keep away the shine, which I don't like. Some people like it. Right. Foundation done and primer done. Now I'm just going to powder the face. I use the Revolution banana powder. I love it. And I use just a little capful of powder like that, and I swirl my flat brush in it. I always start with the eyes because I want to set the eyes, and then I loosely powder the rest of the face. Winter is not my favorite time, so today I'm in a real wintry dark outfit, browns and blacks. So I'm going to be doing browns on my eyes to match this winter day. Right, that's pretty much as much as I want to do. This is the powder, banana powder by Revolution. Okay, now I'm going to go into my contouring, which I use I've got a brown brush and a red brush like this. So that's my contouring brush over there, and this is my blush brush. I'm going to use Benefit's contouring palette, contour highlight. So I just contour low down here for a bit of shadow, and here it's to accentuate the cheekbones eventually. Here under the bottom lip, just for a bit of a shadow, and then to hide the double chin and make sure that the face stands out against the chin. I'm going to run it down the sides of my nose to slim my nose, and I'm also going to just shorten my forehead ever so slightly. Let's have a look at that again. There we go. There you can see a nice, just below the apples. Alright, you can see the contouring has worked nicely. Now I'm going to go in with the blush. I have a favorite palette, and I can't even tell you what it's called. It is so old, but I just love this warm color on the top. So I use that one, and I'm just gonna, I brush my brush just back and forwards and start slowly. I don't want bright red golden girl's cheeks. I want subtle but warm. Again, starting in the middle and then sweeping out. I think that's about enough. It's very difficult to see on this camera light. It makes this one look a lot darker because the light is this side, but it's quite even. There we go. Lastly, I'm going to do a bit of highlighter. I've got this gorgeous little highlighter brush, and I squeeze it to make sure it's a nice thin application. I then firstly do along the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow. I also sweep along the brow bone, just where the light catches your cheeks. Over there. Can you see that? Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go now onto eyes. I do my eyes in this sequence because I'm not very messy and I don't end up with shadow under the eyes like some people do. I use a very highly pigmented eyeshadow, so you don't need to lather it on. Less is more, and I don't get a lot of dropout under the eyes. So I'm going to look for something brown, neutrals today. I think I'm going to go with the, yeah, I love this palette. This is also by Revolution. This is called Chilled. It's got little leaves, chilled leaves on the top of the box. And then it's got greens, which I'm not going to use, but it's got these lovely browns over there. There's a nice color called Relax, which is going to be the base color of my lid. So all I'm going to do is put a base color all over. I had rock music on for you guys, but it was a little bit heavy. I enjoy it, but if you're talking over it, it's a little bit difficult. I went for brow lamination. It's the first time I've ever done it, and I quite like it. It makes your eyebrows lie really nice and flat. I don't know if you can notice in this video compared to my others. They generally don't. They're like under the eye, under the brow, and lie all skew. So it's a new thing I tried out. Okay, that's covered nicely. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the deeper crease color. For that, I'm going to use my bigger fluffy brush. I'm looking for something warm in this palette, and there isn't unfortunately anything warm. So I'm going to start with my warm color in my blush palette. Please remember blushes and eyeshadows. If you like the color, you can use it on your eyes. If you like the color on your eyes for your cheeks, nothing stops you. So I'm going to be using this darker, peachier color just to first set my eyes with a bit of warmth, and thereafter I'll put on the cooler browns. I might have to speed this video up in when I edit it. Again, sweeping back and forwards just in the crease line. That's already created a nice warm base foundation for my shadow. Now I'm going to take my darker brush. I keep one brush for like darks, lights, and I'm going to use a color called Cool. It's really a gorgeous color. When I use it on my eyes, where is it? When I use it on my eyes, people always ask me what color shadow I've got. So it is, I'm going to start at the end, sort of drop it at the end, and then just pull it across. There, you can see it starting to shadow there nicely. I'm going to go to the shops today and try and get myself geared for winter. I know people must laugh and think South African winters must be mild, but it is a very, very cold nights that we battle with. And I literally hibernate. I don't go out in winter, whereas in summer I'm a bit of a social butterfly. Right, see how lovely that color. I think it also brings out the green in my eyes, but it is such a beautiful color. Cool by Revolution. I'm not going to do eyeliner today because I really am not doing anything sort of razzmatazz, just going to the shops and a lunch. Right, I think that's, if you look at the eyes, it's a nice shadow. And then I'm going to take, I don't see where my light brush has gone to. That's just so disappointing. I'll use a new brush. I'm going to put a highlighting color at the top here. The one on this palette is called Calm. It's over there. I'm making this brush again super thin because I just want to have a thin layer of that at the top of my, just under my brows. And also, don't forget the middle here. You just drop it over there. Okay. Right. Okay, eyeshadow done. And now it's on to brows. Right, for the brows I start with brushing them because I have very, very long brow hairs. I could trim them, but I find when you trim them, they start to, do you see how long my brow hairs are? They start to stand up funny. So at first just make sure they're kind of all doing the right thing and nice and up. Then I take my brow, what is this called? My brow mascara. And I just start in the middle here and I just feather them and continue through the brows. It just firstly darkens and it makes them stand up, and they stay for the day. So there again, I'm just getting it in there. That looks good. I don't want too dramatic a brow for the day look. If I am going out at night, I will take a brow brush and make them thicker or bolder. I see my one eye is always, I exaggerate more with this eye. Right, so that's the eyes done. I'm going to curl my lashes. I haven't curled for a long time. I've kind of given them a bit of a break. Today is curly lash day. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with my hair today. It's got a mind of its own today. It has got a bit of body. I don't really want to just put it in a pony. So I'll see. I might just take a hairdryer to it and try to zhuzh it up. Right, everybody's so bored of my mascara. It's bye-bye panda eyes by Essence, because I tend to have weepy eyes during the day and I cannot look like a panda bear halfway through the day. So I'm going to do one eye first fully to show you the difference between a mascaraed eye and a nudie eye, just so that you can see how dramatic you can actually get it. I mean, look at that already. But I do various applications, try and get them as thick as I want them. I'm getting much better at this applying makeup in my cell phone. Do you see the difference? Very nice and sort of frames your eyes. Okay, that's the look. I'm at a loss what lipstick to wear today. I'm not going to wear my go-to pink that I love so much. And I don't want a nude. So I'm going to look for something peachy-ish, I think. Gosh, we're already on 19 minutes. Sorry, guys. Slow going when I do the whole from beginning to end. Okay. Right. I don't know if anybody noticed. My lips look a bit different. I went and got some help just to rejuvenate them. I felt like they were sort of shrinking with age. So I went to my friendly little doctor and he helped to put a bit of youth back into them, which I'm very happy with. It feels like I've got my lips back. Right, let's see. This looks like a nice-ish color to put on. You'll notice the lips now when I color them in. It's lovely. It's not too bright. It's a very nice creamy Revlon lipstick. Could have lined the lips, but I don't really see the need for it today. Right, that is my full-on makeup look. I have gone for a day look. Simple, easy, doesn't look like I've laid on too much makeup. It's quite nice and natural. And ready to sort of go out, shop, have lunch. You just need to touch up during the day and put a tiny bit of powder on the T-zone. And that's about it. I hope this has helped you in some way. If you've learned a little bit at least, or learned something, please let me know if there's anything in particular you want to hear from me, or tips or tricks on. I'm a skincare specialist or an aesthetic specialist. So if you're wanting any questions answered regarding skin treatments, skin problems, aesthetic treatments, skincare products, ingredients, please pop me a message or comment below and I will endeavor to help you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Have a fabulous day.